Hello there. The Peaky Blinders, ladies and gentlemen, continue to dominate over Birmingham, and this show has been absolutely outstanding from the first 3 episodes I've watched. What's going on, guys? My name is Elie Moses, a 24-year-old law and film student in Virginia, absolutely shittiest shot, and today we are up to episode 4 of Peaky Blinders season 1. I'm going to waste no more time. We're going to get into the reaction. We're going to have some fun with this thing. Let's absolutely smash it. Let's go.
Our revolution is international. It grows by the day.
Freddie Thorne, man. He literally gonna be a thorn in Thomas Shelby's side.
Jeremiah, what's this? Your sister and Freddie got back this morning.
Need eyes and ears on the streets.
But Freddie's so good at getting away. He's like a fish. Right.
Man, interruptions 2 minutes into the recordings.
Keep fishing, eh?
Oh. Is that the Lee family? Oh, we about to get the massacre on the streets.
Now spending all your rent money, Charlie. That's your starters, gentlemen. No move it.
They're in away territory, man. They're going to enemy.
I need this bet.
Right, starty,
Please.
No.
Oh, fine.
Get rid of him. Sit now. Now get out.
All right, I'm off.
Attack on the Peaky headquarters? Infiltrate with the little kid? Hey, she sensed a disturbance in the force, man.
It's a good day.
Where's John?
John's in the garrison. Says he wants a meeting about a family matter.
The Lee family making their move. Surely Tommy expected a retaliation.
Boy.
Maybe they got the wrong location. Oh,
Put that down! Put that down! This is for children. We're just taking about what's ours. There's money here! Search everywhere!
You know what it's been like since Martha died.
God takes the best first.
Truth is, my kids have been running bloody rings around me. Running barefoot with the dogs until all hours.
Oh, give him 10 bob some new shoes. Is that it, John?
Tommy, we'd be better to do this without you.
So that's why I'm getting married.
Does this poor girl know you're going to marry her, or are you just going to spring it on her all of a sudden?
I've already proposed, and she said yes.
I think there's a shell about to land.
It's Lizzie Stock.
this is not a pressing matter at the moment with
Lizzie
one
Stark's
guard
a
at the house.
Strong woman, and I'm sure she provides a fine service for her customers.
Oh,
I
damn.
won't hear the word. Understand, do not use that word.
Is she a hoe?
What word is that, John?
Customers?
You know what word that is.
Everybody bloody knows.
Everybody can go to hell.
Whore, that word? Or prostitute, over that one?
I prefer hoe.
No. If anyone calls her a whore again, I will push the barrel of my revolver down their throats and blow the word back down into their hearts.
Men and their cocks never cease to amaze me.
All right, people change, like with religion.
Oh, Lizzie Stark's got religion, eh?
Hey?
No, she doesn't have religion, but she loves me.
He loves me.
Now listen, Tommy, I won't do it without your blessing. But of all the people in the world, I want you to see it as brave.
Oh, it's brave, all right.
Brave,
Brave
all right.
Going where no man's gone before.
And with Lizzie's dark shot, that is really not what you'll be doing.
Listen to me.
Oh
Welcome
no.
her to the family. As someone who's had a hard life. All right, because I need someone. All right, the kids need someone.
I should have been laughing.
We've been done over.
What?
Four cash boxes.
And if they can just infiltrate your base of your house like this.
Wire cutters. I mean, why would they leave wire cutters?
Nobody move. I think our friends are playing the game.
What game?
Oh, Paul, don't touch anything.
Erasmus Day was in France.
Then how to set trips.
And we gave up ground to the Germans. We'd leave behind booby traps, set up with wires. And we'd leave wire cutters as part of the joke.
Somewhere in here, there's a home grenade.
Holy Jesus.
Hey, y'all need Jesus.
To a wire. Don't move any chairs. Won't open any doors. Go easy, John boy. Easy. No. Boys, no. It's not in here. If it was in here, it would have blown by now. It was my name on that bullet, Erasmus.
Is it in his room?
He set up a trap, all right. He set it up just for me.
Or at the pub?
Finn?
Oh no, in the car.
Finn, stay exactly where you are. Which door did you open to come in, Finn?
I didn't. I climbed in.
I want you to climb out exactly the same way you climbed in, okay? No, no, Finn!
Look. Woo! That was a close one.
That's why you should never pretend to be me.
And that's a Wire reference right there with the kids trying to dress up as Omar and take turns. We know what happened to them. That happened to Omar too. Book the Lees! Book the Lees!
I got you 10 minutes with her. You can at least say thank you. It's easier to see the Pope these days.
Soam benita aici coho propenere.
Radim kachi aliat.
Clanuesc saltremes.
No wonder you won't touch a Bible.
I have ambitions.
You want to play a switch?
I need your boys.
For what?
Kimber's not the brains. There's a Gadze who runs the races. I'm collecting smart people, but I need strong men too. Now your boys should know this. We now get the winner in one of every 3 races before the race even starts. No need for jokers or rafflers. I'm talking certainties.
You come in here boasting you're going to do someone down and in the same breath ask me to trust you.
On my mother's side, we are kin. Las nesa vorbin gestuini de familia.
Hey, yo, man, that's gonna be interesting. I don't know. I don't trust Thomas Shelby. I don't know what he's gonna do. He could, you know, he could set up the Lees with Kimber as well, with Kimber's muscle, and have them go at it and kill each other, and you know, give the tip off to Kimber. Yo, the Lees are gonna move on you. They're gonna take you out, and then yeah, have them both diminish each other. You never know. You never know. You know, he's only thinking about himself. The king only stay the king, baby.
I know what was in the envelope.
And you come at the king, you best not miss.
I looked.
And they missed.
Money.
And that bloke that we met in London, who you said was a Frenchman, he was Russian. I'm not an idiot, Freddie. You're a dreamer, Freddie. You give money away while we rot in here. You talk about revolution. I need to know. Who are you loyal to, Freddie?
Hey, yo, not in the baby bathtub. Really?
I said, who are you loyal to?
Did you have something to do with this?
I asked an acquaintance for an address. She said she'd only give it to me anonymously. She was afraid of the consequences.
Whose address is it?
Tommy, I'd like to suggest a strategy.
I'm listening.
Your message said, you have an address for me?
Anonymous tip-off. The address of Stanley Chapman.
You promised me Freddie Thorne.
This is instead of Freddie Thorne.
No deal.
Inspector, Stanley Chapman is a bigger fish than Freddie Thorne. He's currently holding £200 in cash, given to the Communist Party by the Russian government. That's right. Chapman has snow in his boots, and all you need is a shovel. If he talks, you'll have proof. You might even get that medal.
This show is a masterclass
Now,
in cinematography, man.
Before I give you the address, I want your word that you'll let Freddie Thorne and my sister leave the city.
Very well. You have my word.
Hey, the amount of quid pro quo going on between these guys is sensational.
The truth is proving quite productive for both of us, Inspector.
I love these long extended takes.
Information, and protection.
Look, the camera begun with that wide shot, slowly pulls in and lets the scene play out.
You get Bolsheviks.
But on a more pressing matter,
And it's still going.
I'm afraid that Mr. Churchill is becoming impatient. And I fear that if you don't get back those stolen weapons soon, I will be replaced. That'll be the finish for me, that's for sure. If I were to be fired, and it were your fault, I would do things that would shame the devil. My fury is a thing to behold. On my last day in power, for example, I would see to it that you and your scum brothers have your heads stoved in with mallets and spades. And your sister too. A baby inside her would be of no consequence to me.
Hey, now we didn't need to go down
The only
threat
one to
lane.
be spared would be your little brother Finn. He would, however, be lifted as a juvenile and dumped in that part of the adult prison where men have the most appetite for boys like him.
Oh, okay. I see how it is.
It would be a dark day indeed, Mr. Shelby, if my dismissal comes before your decision. You understand?
You want to make Shelby race against the clock now?
The clock is ticking.
Nah. Man. Woo! Even needs to turn back right there. Gave him an ultimatum. Ruthless. If I'm going down, you're coming down with me. My guy looking like one of the inspectors from Tintin.
Look what we found.
See, Stanley Chapman really does have snow in his boots.
Mr. Chapman, you're fucked.
Oh, he just had to come closer again to rub it in. Anonymous tip-off.
He still refuses to say where it came from.
I'm sure with a little persuasion, he'll tell us everything he knows, including the whereabouts of Freddie Thorne.
Sir?
Your face is a picture.
I thought you'd done a deal.
Was that what you thought?
Well, you gave your word.
I did.
Word.
He did. But Stanley didn't.
People still talk about such things in this idiotic century. My word to who? To a peaky blinder? Aye. Go and interrogate Mr. Chapman until he tells us where we can find Freddie Thorne and his wife.
You have no honor.
The source of the money is of secondary importance. You think my campaign against Shelby has become personal?
Yes.
Correct. Spot on, as they say in London society. Now, go and interrogate Mr. Chapman.
Hey, he ain't even capping.
And do not make the mistake of being too gentle.
He just straight up, yeah, it's personal. It's personal with me now.
They've lifted Stanley Chapman.
How do you know? Police don't spill that information.
I know because it was me and Tommy who took them off. Tommy did a deal. In return for safe passage for you and Ada, he's given them Stanley and the money.
Money? What money? Who told you about the money?
Who do you think? Yeah, it was Ada's idea. That's how desperate she is to get out of that rat hole you're keeping her in.
He's stubborn, man.
Mind if you knew, she just didn't want to be here when you found out.
He's stubborn for his
Sometimes
cause.
women have to take over.
He ain't gonna
Like in
leave.
the war.
Who the hell do you think you are? You fucking
Don't you swear over your mother's grave.
You play your tune, you expect the whole world to dance.
You don't have time for this, Freddie.
You did a deal for me.
Don't flatter yourself. For Ada.
And you think this copper will keep his word?
If he does, you're safe. If he doesn't, Chapman will give you up. You'll still have to leave town, same result.
I love the setting over the cemetery right here. But I just love the time of day this scene is shot in as well. With the overcast weather and the storm looming over Freddie Thorne and Polly. And I feel like there's a storm looming over everyone at the moment in this show. And, you know, it's going to hit at different times in different areas. It's really looking like Half-Blood Prince and, you know, Deathly Hallows vibes here from Harry Potter. It just gives me that look. The color grading is very reminiscent of that. Dark times ahead.
So neat.
So leave.
Except there's one thing that you got wrong. Stanley won't be able to give up my address because he doesn't know it. And they'll keep beating him for information he doesn't have. So all you've done is sign the death warrant of a good man.
So you won't leave?
No, I won't fucking leave. And if you want me out of Birmingham, it'll have to be in a wooden box.
Told you. He ain't leaving. He ain't leaving. He's rooted in Birmingham.
You lay a hand on our Ada and I'll put you in a wooden box myself.
Hey, and that's someone's word I can trust.
But Ada's a stubborn one there, Daddy.
Hey, yo, speaking to the mother, man. That's a violation. I was just saying, so stubborn. Loyal to his cause.
You told me to carry on. I wanted to stop. He had some kind of seizure.
Damn!
Did he give you an address? What's the matter with you? He fell down some stairs.
This is not bloody Belfast.
They damn right made him look like freaking
Get
Pinhead.
your way. It soon will be. So find some stairs, throw him down, and call the coroner. Use Grayson.
He looked like Freddy
He
Krueger
asked me
got to him
awkward questions.
first. Or the
Ask him about
Wolverine.
The welfare of his mistress in Southplay. And I'll shut him up.
The very same basement they interrogated Arthur.
I used to live in a shithole like this. Bloody animals.
The Shelbys really are doing an excellent job for us. We haven't lost a single penny to rafflers or chalkers in 8 race meetings. The bookies are pairing.
So he throws a dog a bone.
We heard that the Lees turned you over. Oh, you shouldn't listen to gossip, Mr. Kimber. This way.
Business is good. Especially since now you know which horse is going to win before you set the odds.
Information is very much appreciated.
All right, well, where are they?
John, Lovelock, it's good boat in here.
I love Johnny, man.
Warwick next Saturday, at least 50 yards from the beer tent.
Or next Saturday, at least 50 yards from the beer tent. Just like that. We're on, baby. We're on.
Gentlemen and ladies, I have in my hand a legal betting license issued by the Border Control.
Look at Polly. So proud.
Shelby family has its first legal racetrack pitch.
Legal. That's big.
Congratulations. 30, 40, 50.
They're stolen, are they not?
Don't ask.
They smell because you keep them in the boat.
What are you, Ken? Eh? Can you come and check my adding up, please?
Arthur.
You should make a new start for this place. Do it properly. These cigarettes are not fit to sell.
Smells like Gallipoli.
You should find a new place to store them.
It has to be far away from coppers.
But not rats.
All the wolves have rats, Grace.
Hey, they're the closest they've been to coppers, man.
What's wrong with a dry warehouse?
Tommy's orders.
What orders?
Always keep contraband near petrol boat moorings.
Don't boats get searched?
We moor them at junctions.
Hey, he opening up too much.
No,
Too much.
So we can move that stuff fast.
Your brother doesn't obey the law, but he has rules. Precise man, your brother.
Is my adding up right?
It is now.
Hey, she gonna start to realize that she can bleed Arthur really easily.
Please, Lord, let that which I seek be found here.
More headaches incoming for the Shelbys. But it ain't the weapons.
Arthur tells me you've been asking questions. That's how we run our business. And how we get our booze. And where we keep it.
I'm just trying to help.
I love this dynamic here between these two.
So you and me go for a walk.
Trying to get a read on each other. Ah!
Come on.
It's so well done. It's so well done. I love this show so much.
You're a good Catholic girl, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, then you know it's here people come to confess. After you. Kimber has an advisor by the name of Roberts. He talks well, keeps the accounts, runs the legal side of the business.
And you need a Robert.
Arthur tells me you have ideas.
I'm not an accountant nor a lawyer.
No. No, but you have something I need. Class.
She does, man.
I need someone who looks right at the big meetings.
He has awesome aura.
Some ascot.
Is this a job interview?
Arthur says you're good with numbers.
Well, that's relative. He's quite poor.
You keep the books in order.
They were chaotic.
But you're a liar. No Catholic girl would enter a church and forget to make the sign of a cross.
You're very perceptive.
First you lied to me about that pub you used to work in. Now I find out you're a Protestant.
Hey, why? I need to read these signs, man.
Do you care?
No.
I like to fit in.
You pull a pint like someone who's thinking about it.
This is not an interview. This is an interrogation.
Sit down.
Oh man, we're using the house of God again for an interrogation. Come on, man.
Look, Grace. You're washed up in a place you don't belong. For whatever reason. My good fortune.
And perhaps mine.
You know that most of what I do is illegal.
I'm not blind.
And yet you'd still be willing to work for me.
Are you offering me the job?
Hey, she getting closer than ever, man. She in.
I accept.
She in.
There's something else you should know. A very important detail about my reasons for employing you.
Come on, drop the nuke. Drop the nuke. Oh, he dropped the nuke. Oh, he dropped the nuke. Oh my gosh. He went there. He really went there. Damn.
You disappoint me.
Oh, shit.
Do you resign?
No. My appetite for the work has only increased.
Hey, she blushing, man. Listen, I know she got a job to do, but she falling in love with him.
Tomorrow I'll show you around.
I know genuine feelings when I see it. And, hey, she tore up at the moment. She tore up. She conflicted. Kendrick Lamar said it. I knew you was conflicted. She's conflicted.
You like kids?
Yeah.
Good. Because John's got 4 of them. It's alright. I'm not going to try and talk you out of it.
John's got 4 of them. You're right.
I just want to talk.
You're not against us.
John is his own man.
Yo, he did a drive-by on Lizzie.
Tommy, you didn't tell him.
No, I didn't tell him. Just like you didn't tell him. Now, why didn't you tell him, Lizzie? Why didn't you tell him that you've been serving his brother for the past 2 years?
Because the past is the past. Don't want to lose him. He's a good man.
That was the answer I was hoping you'd give. The past is the past. You see, our John says you've changed, and I believe him. And that's good. Change is good. These are new times, I'm told.
Hey, she belonged to the streets, man.
So I wish you both every happiness. And I want you to see that as my wedding gift. And our farewell to pleasures gone by.
Those blue eyes, man. Man, 2 scenes.
One last time.
Oh, damn.
One last time. You and me.
We're about to go for one last ride, Vin Diesel, Fast and Furious style.
Take bloody pounds.
No, no, he's testing you. He's testing you. No! She an engaged woman.
So where should we go? Tommy, should we go to my lodging?
She accepted. Temptation.
So the past is not the past.
Thank you. The test. Knew it.
You can keep the money, Lizzie. Just get out of the car.
Tommy, please.
Just get out of the car.
I love him, Tommy. Really.
Really?
Really.
Really? Too late, baby. The past is not the past. Bitch. Sorry, I didn't mean to call it that. My bad.
Will make his own decision, but he will have the facts.
Damn.
Your brother is 10 times the man you are.
This is going to the Shelby court. Alright, that's Lizzie's fault.
I have no doubt.
Yeah. Man, Lizzie. Lizzie had to have some integrity there, man. Stand up for your mans.
All we found was stolen tobacco and whiskey.
Which you left in place.
Of course. It would never endanger you.
Another one who's conflicted with feelings. 3 scenes in a row.
I've been working on Arthur. He's easier.
I told you.
And Thomas.
Yes.
Less intelligent.
Yes.
Is that a word you'd use about Thomas?
See,
It's your word.
you had the scenes less intelligent. I wouldn't say Arthur's less intelligent, like he is compared to Thomas, but you know, Grace was able to get the read on Arthur pretty easily, and the less intelligent one was easily manipulated. And right there, Thomas got the better of Grace in the following scene at the church, but he still hasn't got the full read on her yet. But then again, you see with Lizzie, easily compromised, like easily got the read on her. And some people, yeah, some people are able to fall into these traps. And funnily enough, at the start of the episode, you had the trap set by the Lee family. And I feel like a lot of this episode has been individuals in traps, and have they been able to maneuver themselves out of it, or have they been victim to that trap? Whether obviously it doesn't end up in a body, but it ends up with some information being revealed, or some people being compromised and having to switch up, or having to sort of adjust to their position. I love it. All about the traps this episode.
He wants me to be his bookkeeper and secretary.
A cutthroat gangster with a secretary. The pretensions of these hoodlums are quite breathtaking. Are they not?
Yes, quite breathtaking.
He kisses well.
The difficulty with undercover work, Grace, is to remember what you are.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I come here with good news and I get this.
It's gonna be so interesting as the show plays out. How deep is Grace gonna go? Is she gonna forget who she is? Is she gonna get lost in the Shelby world? Where do her allegiances lie? Where do the loyalties lie?
Tommy, I need a favour. I want to borrow the car. I want to take Lizzie for a ride in the country with the kids. We're going to celebrate getting the licence.
That's the problem, John.
I need the keys.
Hey, he looked out for his younger brother, man.
Now that's a fact. You do with it what you want. You take the keys, take Lizzie to the country, marry her if you want. But you have to know, she said yes.
Pretty sure there's other beautiful women out there, John. But he's old enough to make his own decisions. But he's got the facts. I know he's desperate at the moment and struggling, obviously, with 4 kids. Without a mother. But I think Tommy made the right decision, man. He did what's best for him.
Get another glass. You make a toast?
I'm Irish. I can make a million toasts. May you be in heaven a full half hour before the devil knows you're dead.
Damn! Never heard that toast before. What happened to just cheers? Like,
What are we celebrating?
Contract of employment.
Bookkeeper, Shelby Brothers Limited.
I like that word, limited.
Limited.
To be respectable, you have to be limited.
That's what worries me.
I had the phone put in. It's in the back.
Oh, if we knew someone else who had a phone, we could call them.
And since we're celebrating, I had this delivered from Rackham's department store.
Damn, she got that connections as the bartender.
I'm told she goes to a bathhouse on Montague Street on women-only days. She goes in disguise, so I need to get someone inside.
What am I delivering?
It's an invitation. To a family occasion, I want her there, so tell her there'll be a truce.
Am I delivering bait for a trap?
If you check that contract, I think you'll find it doesn't say anything about asking questions. Just give the invitation. And put that thing in a cupboard till I say.
He's still trying to unlock him, man. He ain't no Arthur.
What the hell, John?
I couldn't get it lit. Couldn't even do that.
What do you want to be smoking that for?
Same reason as you. Pain in the head. I spoke to Lizzie. Told her what you told me.
I like how the lens here, or the focus is a
She
bit
said your brother Tommy is a dirty liar.
hazy and distorted and
I
blurry.
spoke to her sister and her cousin. Bought them a couple of drinks. Just a few regulars, they said. That's all. To keep the wolf from the door, she still sees a couple of regulars. You must think I'm an idiot.
I think you're the first Shelby in history to have a legal license for anything. What would our granddad say, eh? He'd be turning in his grave. Honest bloody money. Hey, in this house. Here.
You always used to do voices when we were kids.
Oh, we're not kids now, John.
But we still have to look out for each other, right?
The acting in this show.
Yeah.
Superb. Superb.
Come on. Go home. John, before you go into battle,
He's clearly said something.
there's something you're going to need.
Yeah, he set something up with John here. Yeah, is he trying to marry him off to one of the Lees?
Smile, John. It's all there.
It was.
If we told you, you wouldn't have come. There's a girl in the Lee family who's gone a bit wild, and she needs marrying.
John, boy! John,
What?
John! You have no bloody right, Tommy.
Listen to me. Listen to me. So if you back out now, there's going to be one fucking mighty war breaking out here that's going to make the sun. It's going to make the sun look like a fucking tea party. But if you marry her,
Family alliance.
our family and the Lee
Yeah.
will be united forever.
Bonded
This
by
war will be
marriage.
over. Now it's up to you, John. War or peace.
Can I see the girl first? Come on, like then I can pick. Hey, you acting all hard, innit now?
Right. You should see the size of her dad.
A what?
Her dad's giving you a car.
He'll do.
Wait, who's the girl? Is it okay, wait, we haven't seen. Wait, he got 4 kids, man.
Here she is.
She better be under 50.
Come on.
I feel like we're saving up for some mighty reveal here. And like we're all on the edge of our seats. Man, this is arranged marriage. Oh, so this is the family occasion she was invited to. So Grace obviously dropped off the invitation. So he had this planned from the get-go. And it seems like with each episode, they're dropping hints earlier on as to what Tommy Shelby has by the end of the episode, or what he's planning for the end of the episode. And obviously, I talked about it last episode with him constantly checking his stopwatch. And, you know, it goes to what Kimber said earlier on about, you know, I'll have her effed within the hour about Grace. And then obviously him checking the stopwatch, and within that hour he arrives. So they're giving clues and hints as to what he was thinking and what his overarching plan is. And he is pragmatic. He is thinking sometimes on the spot and coming up with solutions. And obviously, maybe he had this big plan all along to marry Johnny off to the Lee family. Hence, he made the play on Lizzie. So, yeah.
This man and this woman so they can
You
live a
look
life
well.
of truth and harmony and togetherness.
Oh,
Which
man.
is sanctioned and honored by the presence and
Oh,
the
yo.
power of these two families.
Oh,
alone.
oh, okay. She beautiful, man. He's like, you done all right, bro.
Michael Shelby, take Ismay Martha Lee to be your beautiful
You want my
wife.
invitation?
Esme.
Grace said there's a truce.
Sickness and health until death.
Family day.
Oh, yo, Kimber about to cop it, man.
Your husband couldn't make it?
He's not speaking to me. And when he does, he calls me a fucking Shelby, even though I'm a thorn now.
Thorn on my side, that's for sure.
I said that at the start of the episode. Ah!
My God, Tommy.
Until death do you part.
You admire him, don't you?
There remains one more part of the ceremony. It's the mingling of the two bloods. Where the two families become the one.
Is this guy allowed to do this marriage ceremony? Like, is he...
I now pronounce you man and wife.
Yeah, is this guy...
Well done, kiss the bride, will ya?
Kiss the bride, will ya? Hey, we went from war to a celebration. Hey, yo, Esme, just so, you know, I got 4 kids at home. Yo, what a crazy turn of events. They went from beating the crap out of one another, almost killing each other, if, you know, they didn't have their wits about them and figure out about the bomb in the car or the grenade in the car, to being married and united. It's the happiest day of Johnny's life. Oh, we got Gandalf here too with the fireworks? No way.
You should tell Ada to slow down.
Think she listen to me?
Tried stopping her, but she's been drinking.
Oh, the baby, the baby, the
Been
baby.
stuck in that little basement for weeks. What to expect? She's going off like a firecracker. Oh, Christ, Tommy, please.
Hey, big brother, gotta calm the little sister down.
All right, later. Come on, I've got to rest. Sit down.
Come and look, Esme. Come and look at the family you've joined. Come
Oh,
and look
no.
at the man who runs it. Chooses his brother's wives for them. He hunts his own sister down like a rat. And he tries to kill his own brother-in-law.
Yep.
That's enough.
No, he won't even let me have a fucking dance.
Ada.
Not even at a fucking wedding.
Sit her down.
Calm down, Ada.
What a way to bring the mood down. Did the water just break? Yep, yep, water.
Right.
Stop now, Ada. Bloody hell, you go pick
What a wedding. What an eventful wedding. Hey, 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 yo, yo, yo! Too fast, too furious.
Car, John. How's she running?
Yeah, beautiful. Really smooth.
Your sister's in there giving birth. You're talking about the bloody cow.
Not much us men can do now, Paul.
Except go get drunk.
Right, come on.
This one man should be here.
You're right, Paul. Freddie should be here.
Facts.
Is that a heartbeat I hear inside that chest?
The truce lasts till sunrise. On my house. Tell Freddie it's safe.
Ada!
Right, boys. Let's wet this baby's head.
Keep going, that's right. Hush.
Yo, think about the turn of events for Esme, man. She just found out she was going to get married to this Shelby boy today. Finds out they seem like they're attracted to one another on first sight. Married at first sight. I hate the TV show. Never watched it. Don't care about it. But it seems like we saw it here. So yeah, she gets married. All right. The guy, tick. Fine. It looks okay. It looks like it's going to be a prosperous marriage. The wedding, drunk sister. She's pregnant. Her water breaks on the same night. They have an argument. Oh my gosh. She's giving birth. And I'm present for my sister-in-law's birth on the night of my wedding. What the heck? Bro, go to the countryside the day after this. Go take your honeymoon now. Please be a healthy baby.
What 10 to 3 sisters?
Oh, I should go. I should go. It's the wedding night.
Drunk with the boys on your wedding night. Away from the women.
So you think her husband would take the same advice and stay away?
Nah, Freddie will be there. Nothing will keep him away. Tommy said it's all right for him to be there. Isn't that right, Tommy?
That's right. I'm all out tonight.
You know what, Joe?
I think it's that lovely barmaid
A pretty barmaid just walked out that's made our brother.
What a fantastic episode of television, man. I'm going to say that a lot for this series. Oh, Freddy's run down. Please tell me the baby's healthy. Yeah, baby. Baby.
Beautiful.
Man, how the turntables this episode. How the turntables. We almost lost an innocent boy's life at the beginning of the episode.
Welcome to the world, son.
Oh, what?
Freddie. You can't come in here. There's a baby just been born. Freddie. There's a baby.
Yo, welcome to the family, Esme. Oh my. Yo, was that Grace? It was Grace. Grace is the only one that found. Nah, I think the show's it's not. It wasn't Tommy. Grace is the only one that could have tipped off the inspector to know his whereabouts right there, because Tommy was with the boys all along getting drunk, and there's no way he could have left the boys, gone to the inspector, came back to the pub, and told him where Freddy was. They just said, obviously in that booth right there in that room, that Freddy's going to be there. He will be there. And obviously the truce, he gave his word to Aunt Polly about the truce. And I think Grace was the only one that knew. So she went and told the inspector, and she just installed the phone. And who else has her phone? The inspector. Yeah, Grace ratted out Freddy. She ratted out his location. Oh.
That champagne now.
It's a boy.
She thinks he ratted out Freddy.
The police came and took his father away. Don't you dare look at me like that!
It wasn't Tommy. It wasn't Tommy. I don't think it was Tommy.
You liar.
It was Grace. It was Grace. Oh man, she cold. It was Grace. She cold. It wasn't Tommy. There was no way he could have. Yeah, there was no way he could have gone to the inspector in time, tipped him off about Freddy being at that place. It was Grace. And before, she said she just installed the phone. And, you know, Freddy's like, Tommy's like, what use of a phone's going to be to me if I don't know anyone's number? No one else uses phones. And we know the inspector has a phone. So she installed it and she can make direct contact to the inspector while they were in that booth right there. As soon as she got the tip off, or as soon as she, you know, not eavesdropped on him, but walked in the room and knew that Freddy was going to be there at the birth. She cold. Hey, I know where her loyalties lie, man. And at the moment, yeah, at the moment, it's still the inspector. It's still the calls, man. It's still her calls. It was Grace. I think it was Grace. I think it was Grace right there. I've said it so many times. Oh, man, what a fantastic episode. Yeah, I think it was Grace that read out Freddy, but I feel bad for Tommy to have to face the consequences of this now with everyone thinking it was him, but it wasn't him. And maybe if he had a different reaction right there, but I think he was just stunned. I think he was stunned. So, oh, man, Aunt Polly that relationship right there might be destroyed or in tatters at the moment. I can't wait to get into the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. As always, it's been your boy Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.